Nguyễn Bá Ngọc, a young hero who sacrificed his life for the nation. Nguyễn Bá Ngọc was born in Montinmambiti in Thanh Hóa province. He was a courageous young boy who showed exceptional bravery during the American bombing campaign in northern Vietnam. In 1964, when U.S. forces carried out intense airstrikes targeting schools and hospitals, Ngọc and his friends took shelter in an underground bunker near a neighbor's house. During the bombing, he heard the cries of small children trapped in a nearby house. Without hesitation, Ngọc crawled through the rubble to rescue them. He carried one child to safety and then returned to save another. Tragically, as he made his way back to the shelter the second time, a bomb fragment struck his back. The injury was too severe, and young Ngọc passed away shortly after. He was only 13 years old at the time of his death. His selflessness, bravery, and willingness to risk his life for others became an enduring symbol of patriotism and sacrifice. In recognition of his heroic actions, the Vietnamese government posthumously awarded him the title of Hero of the People's Armed Forces. Nguyễn Bá Ngoc's legacy lives on as a shining example for generations of students and young people across Vietnam. Bạn cần bản dịch này để sử dụng trong bài thuyết trình, bài viết hay dự án nào đó? Mình có thể giúp trình bày lại cho phù hợp hơn nếu cần. Vu A Dính was born in 1934 in Lai Châu into an ethnic Hmong family. From an early age, he was known for his intelligence, bravery, and deep love for his homeland. His parents and many relatives were killed by French colonial forces, a tragedy that left a lasting impact on him and fueled his determination to fight for freedom. Despite his young age, Vu A Dính volunteered to serve as a liaison for the revolutionary forces. He fearlessly carried out dangerous missions, delivering messages and gathering intelligence for the army. On one such mission, he unfortunately fell into a trap set by the enemy. Captured by French soldiers, he was subjected to brutal torture in an attempt to extract information. However, Vu A Dính remained silent and unyielding, refusing to betray his comrades. No matter how severely he was beaten, he never gave in. In the end, the French, unable to break his spirit, executed him and hung his body on a tree as a warning to others. Vu A Dính died at the age of 15. His courage, resilience, and sacrifice continue to inspire generations of Vietnamese people to this day. Let me know if you'd like it turned into a poster or slide format. Kim Đồng, the young heroic messenger. Kim Đồng, whose real name was Nong Văn Dinh, was born in 1929 and belonged to the Nung ethnic group in Cao Bang province, northern Vietnam. At a very young age, he joined the revolutionary cause as a trusted liaison for the Viet Minh during the resistance against French colonial rule. Kim Dong was responsible for secretly delivering letters and important messages between revolutionary bases, often under extremely dangerous conditions. One day, while on a mission, he discovered that French soldiers were preparing an ambush near the area where Vietnamese troops were stationed. Without hesitation, he lured the enemy into shooting at him, drawing their attention away so that his comrades could safely retreat. In doing so, he was shot and died beside the Lennon stream. His brave and selfless act saved the lives of many soldiers. Kim Dong became a national symbol of youthful courage and sacrifice, having died a hero at just 14 years old. Let me know if you'd like this in a more formal or poetic tone. Sure. Here's the rewritten English version of Idea 8 about Thị Sáu, with exactly 146 words. Thị Sáu was born in 1933 in Ba Ria, Vung Tau. At the age of 14, she joined the resistance against the French colonialists and became a guerrilla fighter. Brave and determined, she once threw a grenade that killed several French soldiers, marking her as a courageous young heroine. After that, she continued serving the resistance by gathering intelligence and delivering information to the liberation forces. During a mission in her hometown, she was captured by the French. Despite severe interrogation and torture, she refused to betray her comrades. Thị Sáu was sentenced to death while she was still underage, but the French secretly executed her at Con Dao prison once she turned 18. Her death caused deep sorrow across Vietnam and even shocked many in France. Today, Thị Sáu remains a symbol of youthful patriotism, courage, and unbreakable spirit in the face of injustice and oppression. Let me know if you need it in a different tone, formal, emotional, or for a school project, etc. Sure. Here's a rewritten version of Idea 9, Lý Tự Trọng in English, with approximately 176 words. Lý Tự Trọng, the young revolutionary who inspired a generation. Lý Tự Trọng, born in 1940 in Hà Tĩnh province, was a bright and intelligent young man. At a young age, he was sent to study in China, where he was exposed to revolutionary ideals. Later, he returned to Vietnam and became an active member of the communist movement, working as a liaison officer for the Southern Regional Committee of the Communist Party of Vietnam. On February 9, 1931, during a public rally, Lý Tự Trọng bravely shot and killed a French secret police officer who was attempting to arrest a Vietnamese revolutionary speaker. He was immediately captured by colonial authorities. Despite brutal torture and intense interrogation, he refused to betray his comrades or provide any useful information. His courage and loyalty left a deep impression on both the Vietnamese people and his enemies. At just 17 years old, Lý Tự Trọng was sentenced to death by the French and executed shortly after. His final words and fearless sacrifice became a lasting symbol of youthful patriotism and unwavering commitment to national liberation. Let me know if you need a shorter version or want it stylized differently.